Can you guys see me?
Yep.
All right, good. Apologize, guys. Oof, I'm actually at work.
Buy a truck.
What do you say? You want to buy a truck?
Okay. Sorry about that. I got cut off myself.
Thank you.
Captain, let me know when you're ready.
Then I have the agenda. I'm just gonna go grab it. All right.
Okay.
I mean, I'm here. I'll walk with you guys. Will be with me while I grab it. But
Yeah, no problem. Let me know when you're ready.
Yep, we're ready to go, sir.
Okay. All right. Thanks. We're gonna call this regular board meeting of the Honorable Board of Police Commissioners to order. Roll call of commissioners. Commissioner Diaz,
here.
Commissioner Lyons,
Here.
Commissioner Farrow,
Here.
Commissioner Roach is here. For the record, we have a quorum. At this time, folks, please observe a moment of silence for retired police officer Dennis Wade, who passed away on June 1st. Thank you. The next three items are the acceptance of minutes. One from the regular board meeting of May 16th, special meeting held on May 31st, and a second special board meeting held on June 12th. Unless there's any questions, I'll entertain a motion to combine those three items and accept.
So
moved.
moved. Oh,
Moved.
second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Those three sets of minutes are accepted. Next up is the report from the chief of police. We don't have the chief on, I believe, and Captain, there was no one else that was lined up to sit in for the chief, I take it, right?
No, I spoke to him earlier. He was unable to attend.
Okay, all right. We have anybody here from the union? And no one here from the union as well. We do have the agenda said there was none, but we do have a quarterly report from Internal Affairs. And with that, I will turn it over to Lieutenant Rosen. Lieutenant, are we discussing any particular cases that would be proper for us to go into executive session? Or are we just talking staffing issues and in your
Well, there are just a couple items on a Barrows hearing about a particular case, so.
okay, all right. Entertain a motion to go in executive session to hear the internal affairs report. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor of going in executive session?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Captain, who's handling our breakout?
I am. Just stand by. I'm working on it.
Okay, all righty.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Yeah. Thanks, Hector. You too.
Thank you.
Commissioner Diaz, Commissioner Lyons, you should see a invitation to join a room on your screen. Tom, do you have something on your screen that says join room?
This says Zoom meeting with a bunch of,
There you go.
Also, because 2021 rate 2% increase. The citizens complaints we did see once the first quarter of the year. We were on pace for an outline, which complaints will be get that forward. We did about 142, but there has been an increase that's slowed up a bit. So I think the complaint, which is identical at the same time of last year. So we're on pace for about 110 on one way to 110. Just to touch on, I've said many times, the traffic issue. We did officially notify the retirement since I took over. You had the time to try to get staff with 4 investigators. Sergeant Lazaro, who may or may not be promoted in the next few months, depending on the chief if he wants to promote any of the lieutenants. But he is looking to get the next 6 months or so. Continuing to tomorrow night, we have 3 minor cases, but then the one that's pending, which is why you guys have the videos yet with Officer Julian Dover's on his Daisy case. Sergeant Cressy case violation taser policy of that case of associated with that. Just something I wanted to bring to your attention. You don't have the case I'll ensure that we get that case through cars. And then again, there's two pending second step hearings, which I don't think we have scheduled yet. So that's a breakdown of where we are this part of the year. Again, I just want to
Hey, don't you feel like you're on Star Trek, that you just like you beam into another meeting?
Does kind of feel like that though.
Yeah. Beam us up, Captain.
I think gotta make sure all your parts make it over to the other side. That's
Yeah,
all.
I know. That would be my problem if I was ever on Star Trek and I'd be missing stuff.
Definitely would be my fear.
All right, are we back in business? Okay. Captain, you good to go?
Yes, sir.
All righty, okay.
We lost Adam. I don't know if he's coming back or not.
No, we kind of excused Adam. We covered what we needed to cover with him, so.
Okay.
Next item is new business. We have nothing. Under old business, we had tabled a handicap sign request at 90 Golden Hill Street, which was kind of interesting. The city traffic engineer recommended denial based on zoning does not require parking for apartment development now, especially those downtown. So for whatever reason, he used that as the rationale for denying it. Now, tried to reach Powell. Powell's over in Poland on vacation for a couple of weeks, brushing up on his Polish, no doubt. But the situation at Golden Hill Street, from what I can gather, and this came from or through the mayor's office, a request. There is a person who is legitimately handicapped with the, has the sticker and whatnot that lives in the building. And also there's been a couple of customers for the Berlinetta Brewing Company that mentioned that it's very difficult for them to get in the place because of the lack of handicap parking. So that's kind of where we're at. I don't know what the other commissioners think, but I kind of get it that and there is extensive parking within 2 blocks of the building and the establishment. So it's not, I don't think we'd be putting anybody off if we put in one handicap sign. That just means that those who are mobile physically, may have a few extra steps. While I think we might be doing justice for some of the folks that don't get around that well. That's just my 2 cents, but
I like the idea. I think that when you get to those buildings like that are for handicapped and seniors, it's good that they get visits from handicapped and seniors. This way they have a place for them to park also if they get a visit,
Okay.
I know we're doing it for the one tenant, but
Yeah, well, and again, if the one tenant does not have ownership of the parking
There you
space,
go.
if
Exactly.
somebody, shows up when the business is open, that's, it's first dibs kind of thing. Any other comments or? Tom?
I got a question. Golden Hill, there's that business on the corner of Middle and Golden Hill. Where's the entrance to this 90? Is that closer towards Main Street?
The entrance to the brewing company, Berlinetta?
No, Berlinetta is on the corner of
Right.
Golden and
Oh, the entrance to
apartment building.
Jason Newfield. I think there is a couple. I don't know if there's one on Main Street. I know there's one on Middle.
Because there's plenty of parking. I go to that post office. I'm there daily. There's a
Yeah,
lot of,
no, that's you're right, and that's why I mentioned it. It's not it's not going to be an issue if if you can get around because there's always plenty of parking within a couple blocks at least. At least for now. So, I don't know, personally, I didn't think it was an issue to put in one handicap sign.
Does it end at one, or is this gonna come about where they need more? I've seen that before. Is that gonna harm that business?
Oh, I think it's helping the business because he had mentioned something also that,
Okay.
you know, one of his customers doesn't get around too good, so it would be helpful for them.
All right. So the
Usually,
business,
usually they, well, sometimes they have a tough time leaving.
Easier to get there than to leave. Huh?
It's a little bit easier getting in. Anyhow, I don't know, any other comments, questions? Okay, okay. Anybody care to make a motion?
I make a motion that we override the department and put a sign there, handicap sign there.
So the motion is to actually approve the original request for a handicap sign at 90 Golden Hill Street. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Farrow. All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Thank you. Correspondence, we have none. Letters of appreciation.
Can we go back to,
Oh, I'm sorry. Reports, clerk's report on the status of pending matters. My apologies.
that's okay. We got Linda. So,
Yes, and we're holding Linda up too. I don't know why I just
that's
totally
okay.
blowing you off, Linda. Sorry about that.
No problem. I'm used to it, Dan.
Okay, well, you'll get over it, I'm sure.
So we got 2 new second step requests and, 1 sustained charge of, CC1. I don't know if we want to schedule a date while she's here. I know that, she set aside Wednesdays, which is the best day of the week for her. And that Wednesday 6:30 slot seems to be the best for everyone.
That is 6:30 on a Wednesday.
That seems to be the time when everyone's most available out of the week.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree. Oh, 6:30 PM.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
that's
I
okay.
I thought you meant June 30th. No.
No, I
Okay.
just need about 3 weeks notice.
Please leave your message for.
Okay, sorry about that.
And also, just so you know, with the school year over, the Wednesdays are not a big deal anymore. I can really do just about any evening.
Okay,
Wednesdays worked best, but now it's school year and I don't have to pick up grandchildren up there.
all right.
Wednesdays works best for me.
Sorry about that. That was actually commission business, so I'll explain in a few minutes. Are we good on the dates? I'm sorry, Captain?
We're waiting for you to schedule a date.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to
That's okay.
say,
We're not-
I'm good with any Wednesday.
I just need 3 weeks notice minimum.
Okay. What's, today's Tuesday. What's 3 weeks from tomorrow?
That would take us to the 12th of July.
July 12th? Gentlemen? Wednesday,
Should be
July
good.
12th? All
Should be
right,
good.
okay. And 6:30 works for you though, Hector?
Yes.
That's better than 6. Okay. All right.
Definitely get me out of here.
All right. Beautiful. Okay.
All right, other than that, I'm all set, sir.
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
So then, Dan, do you think you might need me for anything or?
No, Linda, I think we're good. I was just kind of breezing through stuff. No, you're
Okay.
excused.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Have a good
Linda.
night, all.
All right. You too.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Widow's pension will be taken care of when we reconvene as Plan A. From the traffic matters, the items under 9A, these are requests the city engineer or city traffic engineer to approve. We have 2 handicap signs and 1 crosswalk sign. Unless commissioners have any questions, I'll entertain a motion to combine the items under 9A and approve those items.
So moved.
It's been moved, it's been seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay. The one item under 9B, which is a request of the traffic engineer not to approve installation of a handicap sign at 367 Beechwood Avenue. He cited that there's a driveway on the property. The applicant, who I just happened to get off the phone with, I tried calling her today and she got back to me. She has a letter from her landlord, and also her handicap parking permit was due to expire in July. So I was kind of concerned because it's a younger lady that it might be a temporary one, but she says that's been renewed and she has that information. So I told her I would ask the board to table the matter, and so we can go over her request with the proper information. Are we okay? Okay. Entertain a motion to table.
So move.
Seconded. Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, any opposed? All right, we're going to adjourn the regular meeting before we reconvene Plan A. Entertain a motion to adjourn unless there's anything else.
So moved.
It's been
Second.
moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, regular meeting is adjourned.
Commissioner Bill, is that tabled for next month's meeting?
Table for next month's meeting, yes. I told her to reach out to me, and I'll have her provide a copy of the letter from her landlord, as well as she said she has her permit renewal. Okay, now we reconvene as the trustee of Police Pension Fund Plan A. Roll call of Pension A members: Lyons,
Here.
Diaz,
Here.
Farrow,
Here.
Roach is here. We do have a quorum. There's one item on the agenda, a request from Mrs. Pamela Barnum to receive a regular Plan A pension. As you know, I believe it was at last month's meeting, we had a moment of silence for Officer Norman Barnum. I guess since that, the application has been put in by his widow. If there's not any questions, I entertain a motion to approve the request.
So moved.
It's been moved by Commissioner Diaz and seconded by Commissioner Lyons. All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Unless there's any other business, entertain a motion to adjourn Plan A.
Second.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ooh, at 6:39.